Welcome back to the weekly inconvenience. Another long week and a lot of Corona things to get to this week.
Honestly, I feel like it's felt like one long day. It hasn't.
It's the only thing that's happened.
This is the only landmark. Like recording this is like the only time it's like, oh, it's been a week.
Yeah, I've been working nonstop, being that I'm essential personnel.
Yeah, it's brutal. I've been working from home and just not really working from home.
You're so lucky. The shit I've been seeing this past
I've been working
week
pretty
is
hard.
unbelievable. I shit you not. I went to this woman's house and she called because she had flies in her house.
What kind of flies?
So she didn't know at the time. I call and
that means there's maggots.
Unidentified flies in this lady's house, according to her. She's Indian woman, so broken English. Very nice family. So whatever. I go to the house. I'm like, I knock on the door. This is like probably like a day or two after we taped the podcast. So
okay.
I knock on the door. I hear, like, I'm standing there for like 30 seconds. I hear someone run up to the door. Some dude flings the front door open and starts running back towards their kitchen in their house.
What?
I'm just standing there like, hi, like, you called me and told me to come to your like house like for work, and I'm like, all right, can you like show me like the problem that's like happening? Like, yeah, there's flies like over there. So I'm like, all right, they're yelling me like from the kitchen. So I start
in a completely different room.
Yeah, so I just start walking over towards like where they pointed. And I like open I'm like down here like to the basement. Like she's like, yeah. I open the door. I like walk down. I'm just surrounded by drain flies. I'm like,
Jesus.
All right, well, if you have drain flies, it's a plumbing issue. And I like go to turn around. Like I turn around, and she slams the door shut. And I'm just now standing in this like small basement with drain flies flying around me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Were the lights on at least? Or she'd turn them off when she slammed the door?
I'm just standing there with my flashlight. Like,
so the lights were off.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like,
that's fucked up.
I'm like, it's like, ma'am, it's. I mean, you're yelling. I hear a response. And she's like, yes. I'm like, you have drain flies. She goes, okay. What do we do about them? I'm like, can I get out of your basement? And talk to. She's like, oh yeah. Opens the door and like starts running away again. Like scampers back to the kitchen, and they're like yelling at me from like down the hall as I'm just standing there. Like,
how do they expect to exchange money?
Dude, I'm like, we don't deal with drain flies. It's a plumbing issue. So they had a break in their plumbing, and they called me, and I'm like, yeah, like you have to call a plumber, and like left after I was just locked in this lady's basement. Like, yeah, can you let me out of this place? Literally insane.
You never explained what your job was.
I'm in pest control. I go sell people, like, pest control. If you have, like, bugs, you call me. And I go look at them. And I sell them things.
So you just look at them and then...
tell them how much money it should be, but we don't...
But you're
$0.
But you're not doing the work to kill the animal.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It might be something to look into.
No way.
Dude, I don't even know how you would even attack it. Like, what's the worst infestation that you could have?
In general?
I mean, if you were the person responsible of getting rid of them, you know, if that's your job to get rid of them, what's the hardest one? Like a snake infestation?
I've never seen a snake infestation. Thank God.
I've heard stories.
Bro, your house is bad.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's not good. There are rats the size of cats in this building. I swear.
Some massive rats.
It's unbelievable, literally. I mean, we're not hiring. There's no professional intervention in this house. It's a DIY project for us. We got rats running around everywhere. We got BB guns. And so there was like a half alive rat that got caught in a trap the other day. And so it was squirming around, and we wanted to put it out of its misery. So I grabbed the BB gun. I'm shooting it from 2 rooms across, and like hitting it. It's not even piercing the skin of the rat, and I'm just literally just slowly torturing it. The thing is squealing every time. It made me feel so bad. I didn't know what to do. So
Jesus Christ.
Yelling for help from my roommates. I'm like, help! And one of them comes down, and he's like, oh my god, grabs a shovel, like props open the door, and takes a full slap shot, and the rat just goes flying out the fucking back door just with an ascending squeal. I'm like, oh my god. So that thing was in extreme pain. It was the complete opposite of what I was going for.
Dude, we're gonna have to delete this. PETA's gonna kill us.
I mean,
Rat's fair game.
our hearts were in the right place.
You were trying to do the right thing.
It'll stand up in court. Yeah.
You stand by that.
They're like, one of them was like, yeah, just grab a knife and go slit its throat. You could.
Do you make it real personal with the poor rat?
Well, you want to put it out of its misery. That was our, like, people do it with deer. It's a tiny deer. We have a bunch of tiny deer living in our home. It's magical.
Some people step on them.
How many rats have you stepped on?
No, not some people. Shark stomps on them. He's done it. He's done it.
Wait, you're stomping out rats?
Well, put them out of their misery. Just like if they're on the trap and they're so.
He's stomping.
You just reenacted stomping out a rat before my eyes.
Yes, I saw that. So, I mean, the alternative was once they get stuck in the trap, you throw them in the trash can alive and they just die in the trash can. I would much rather do that than feel the full smush of a rat beneath my foot.
Yeah, but if it's still alive on the glue trap, you're just gonna let it sit in the trash for like 4 days to die.
Take out your trash, dude.
It's either
Either way,
if it's either him or me.
Trash alive.
Oh, dude, I'd rather do that just to save myself the trauma. I mean, chances are you're finding it when it was like to start the day. It was like how you began your day.
Not the way I wanted to start my
Open up your day just stomping out poor rats.
Oh God, I'm gonna be sick. And they didn't get thrown out outside. They got thrown out in the indoor trash can, like it was just like a dirty paper towel. Oh yeah, it was just once.
Dude, you have massive rats. You can't just be doing that.
Yeah, no, these ones were tiny.
That's good.
Yeah, it makes it better.
An upside to the fucking rats in the house. Fucking coronavirus has taken a toll on quite a lot of people. I'm being locked in basements. You're dealing with a live infestation of rats. One of our friends is stuck on a boat in Guam in the military.
Well, he did sign up for that.
He not what 2 weeks ago did this person say that it was the safest place to be was on a boat because of the coronavirus.
But not just
and
any
now
boat.
to this
Not
day,
any boat. It's a Navy boat.
A Navy boat.
He's there to serve the country.
And now they're starting to get cases of the coronavirus popping up on the ship, and they're just telling them to wash their hands. It's hilarious. They're like, yeah, just wash your hands. Dude, I was texting with them. I was like, dude, like you can't be like that. You got to do more than that. Like,
that's insane.
There's a reason they locked down an entire country. They can't just be running around a boat. Like, washing your hands is the only thing they're telling them to do.
They're both like small cities. He said there's like 1,000+ people on each carrier ship.
Dude, there's no way they don't like.
They're
come in contact with like. They're all gonna get it. They're all gonna get it.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I mean, is it? I hate to say it's not a big deal, but so let's say you are. So you stop off on the ship. You go. You get coronavirus. You get back on the ship. Right. That's how
you give it to everyone on the ship.
It's inevitable. Like,
yes, it's gonna happen.
You can't be like, yeah, you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna stay home from work this week because I'm sick. Like you are confined to the Navy schedule. You got you're stuck to their syllabus.
I don't know if they get a syllabus when they get on the ship.
It's just on
they read it on a scroll. It's like old timey. They just stand in front, like just read, like yelling. And like, dude, you're the guy in the back. I never understood how they would be able to hear. Just one guy in the front of a ship, just yelling. This man, people in the back would be like, dude, someone's got to fill me in. Like, I can't hear this guy.
I mean, they've got to be using megaphones at least, or a PA system on the boat. It's high tech. They got dormitories.
They're already in quarantine. It's just quarantine with 1,000 people in a relatively small space.
Oh my god, I'd kill myself.
I'd go nuts. Everyone's just catching coronavirus. They have 1,000 people. Like that's not good.
No. I mean, I do firmly believe that we're about 2 to 3 weeks away from just finding a cure that will just cure it and it will all go away in like 2 days and we'll be like, woo, that was wild.
When do you think that's going to happen?
Within 2 to 3 weeks.
No way.
It's just a hunch.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be done by Easter.
A wise man did say that. I have heard that, but I mean, I think it's just a coincidence. I don't know. I might have just subliminally picked up.
I know you're notorious for three tabbing with the the coronavirus apps. What is your information?
Since
You're part of the task force.
I've resigned from the task force. I hate to say.
You've given it was just too much work. You were being drawn away from your family.
No, once I started working from home, like once I'm not doing like the work I should be doing on my computer, I step away from it and do other stuff. Whereas at work, when I was taking breaks from doing stuff, I was just 3-tabbing.
So you're not 3-tabbing anymore.
No, I'm not 3-tabbing anymore. I resigned from the task force.
You turned in your badge?
Yes, absolutely. They were sad, but they said, we understand. We gotta let you go.
Turn in your badge and your laptop. Damn. So it was a tough day. It spread through the task force community.
Do you mind if I scrub this real quick?
Yeah. Who was from what's the one document? The
Tiger?
No,
Tiger King?
Tiger King is it's an alright show.
It's good. I like it. It's a good story. I enjoyed the characters. It's just I don't think they did a very good job of making the story interesting, which sucks because it is an interesting story.
What was the one with Body Moving?
With Body Moving?
Yeah, you remember Body Moving.
You can't tell me what I remember because I literally have no fucking idea what Body Moving is. You're just wrong. I don't know.
There's the one docuseries. I forget what it's called. It's one of the characters in there. Have you never seen that?
Oh, Bowdy. You said it wrong. You said Body.
Oh, it's close fucking enough.
Yeah, but it's a different
I'm like,
name.
dude, am I the only one? I was like, I remember talking extensively about this show like months ago.
Body Moving. I thought it was like a dancing. Or like
Bowdy. My bad.
I thought it was like a dancing documentary.
Maybe.
Yeah. Don't fuck with cats.
Yes, that would be the one.
Not bad. See, quick and easy.
Oh yeah, that was better than Tiger King.
Hands down. So the real thing is, I don't know why, but in the news today, Cardi B is getting a lot of credibility for some reason on her talking about the coronavirus. I figured since we're on topic, might as well
All right.
listen to some influencers and how they're helping us. So the headline is Cardi B says celebrities are causing confusion about coronavirus.
What side of coronavirus is Cardi B on?
You'll find out.
Okay. She makes it clear.
Another headline is that she said the worst of coronavirus could have been prevented. So she's giving out like her educated opinion on the situation.
Yep, I rely on Cardi B for this information.
NBC News, The Hill, they're all reporting on it. I don't know what The Hill is, but I'm sure it's reputable. It comes up on like the top 3 when you
all right, let me hear this video.
So this is the lady that the news is looking to for their coronavirus updates.
Government, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. I don't know what the fuck this coronavirus is about. I don't understand how that shit was from Wuhan, China. Now all of a sudden this shit is a motherfucking tour. And let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna front. A bitch is scared. I'm a little scared, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit got me panicking. And a lot of you motherfuckers think it's a joke, like I was thinking, right? But that shit right there, just because you think you immune to it, guess what? Your pocket ain't, bitch, because a lot of shit comes from motherfucking China, bitch. So if you wonder where your motherfucking weave or your fashion over motherfucking packages have arrived, guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, shit is real. Shit is getting real. Woo! Bitch, I'm scared.
The fuck did I just watch?
That is the source for NBC News and their coronavirus updates.
No, it's not. It's on that's NBC's
Literally
top coronavirus thing.
They're saying that Cardi B's Cardi B is upset that celebrities are causing confusion about the coronavirus. And The Hill also reported that Cardi B is talking about how we could have prevented it and like talking about how she was like a visionary of it and how she's like a wise person. And that was what she had to say about it. That was the intelligent response.
That was the wise and...
She's slamming celebrities, The Hill says.
Wow.
She's an outspoken 27-year-old performer, a frequent critic of Trump. It's like, what is she talking about? I picked out a horrible part of the news story to read. I just like picked a random spot in the article and hoped something would come out of it, and it was just literally nothing.
A totally useless article. You're like, you tried you quick skim an article. You're like, well, if this is the story, someone's got to have something intelligent to say. Because whatever video I just listened to is complete and utter nonsense.
Yeah, no, that's who they're using for. I mean, they're saying that she's reputable.
What the fuck does Cardi B know about coronavirus that we all don't?
We just
like
heard.
that was her. That was her.
Yes.
That was her big announcement about coronavirus.
Yes.
That's terrible.
And also,
That's terrible.
They did a remix to that rant.
God forbid.
They made it says, and it's landed on the Billboard charts.
Oh fuck.
This song, which I have not heard yet, but we're about to listen to.
Why are there so many coronavirus songs?
I think this is the only one.
No.
I'm going to look it up now. That's one of the headlines. Is like how that rant turned into a song, and it's a top song. How is there no other better songs out right now? Who the fuck is not making music? It's a DJ Snake Cardi B remix. I can tell this is going to piss me off. I can tell I hate anybody that enjoys this.
No free ads. God forbid.
We already give them out.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
Donc j'ai isolé le rire de Cardi. Here we go.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
What the fuck am I listening to?
Coronavirus!
Oh, this song's on the Billboard charts. It's like one of the best songs in the country right now. You didn't know?
Yeah.
Guess what, bitch?
Because we live in a society of fucking morons.
The fuck? This is terrible.
Oh, it makes me sick. People love it.
Do they really?
It has 6.6 million views.
What the fuck?
When is it from? 4 days ago?
Does that music do anything for you, Shaq? Do you enjoy that kind of music?
I do.
Do you enjoy that song?
That's terrible to listen
There was
to.
more to it.
I could not take listening to Cardi B say that many times.
Yeah. neither.
It literally makes me want to
Drive me
like.
crazy.
It's not about that, though. It's about the brutal drops.
Pretty sure there's another thing going on with you know how the way she says coronavirus like screams out
Coronavirus.
Yeah, how do I?
Coronavirus!
I'm gonna be hearing that in my sleep,
I've been
dude.
hearing that all over TikTok.
Yeah, why?
I
Stop listening to her say that word. That's terrible.
That's not my fault. People post it.
I don't know much
It's my
about.
fault for watching it, but I should probably stop.
You don't have much of a choice if you're on there. I mean, I don't know much about TikTok, but I know that it is huge, and I also know that few videos I've watched are unbearable.
I don't like it, dude. The one video I was sent on TikTok via Nelso here is about
Oh my
egg
God.
cleansing yourself.
Well,
What the fuck is that, dude?
that has a deep history, my friend.
Why the fuck
A
am I why
deep
am I watching?
history.
You sent me this video. Do
It
you
was
have
sent.
the video?
It was sent. To
Where
me.
was the video sent to you from?
We're gonna have to start from square A. It's sent
Square A,
Isn't that what they say?
Square One,
Oh,
Square one,
Exhibit
video.
A.
all right. We're gonna go to Exhibit 1. I'm just. All right. So the video was sent to me by our producer, but it's an inside joke that dates back probably 4 months.
It's been quite a bit.
All right. So what is an egg cleansing?
So the whole egg cleansing thing is when someone takes an egg to clean their body of like evil spirits and bad energy. I
No,
guess.
they can't. No, they cannot.
Yes, they can. I read articles about it.
Go on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh,
The floor is yours.
That's pretty much it.
How-
it was just
How do you do it? And who does it?
You have
to
you
do it
have
yourself. You have to do it yourself.
you yourself have sat in a room.
From what I know.
No. We're not. You're not skating around this here. So you're telling me at one point in the past how many months?
This started 4 months ago, I believe.
In the past 4 months, you sat there and rubbed an egg on your face to cleanse it of demons.
Like that, it sounds insane, but yes, I have.
Why? You did this. You did this. So that thought didn't run through your head of, hey, maybe rubbing this egg on me isn't gonna help me cleanse myself of demons?
Let's not even
How
get,
is it pitched to you?
Let's not even get to
Bad
that
energy,
point.
It's bad energy.
Again, no.
Was there somebody else in the room when you did this, or did you saw the video online?
Did it by
and-
yourself?
No, my girlfriend told me to do it.
She was
Well-
introduced.
Oh God.
Let's play the TikTok video.
But you didn't do the. the second half of this video.
No, I didn't do the second half. I just saw this.
So you
and
didn't
I knew-
yolk reading, I believe is what this is
Yes,
called.
that's the video is about you.
This is
egg.
a video that was sent to you first. Who found this video?
Mason was very fascinated with the whole egg cleansing.
You're
I
infatuated
I found the
by it. I get
video,
it.
so I sent it to him.
So you found this video on TikTok of this. Shout this girl out for the video.
Okay. Her name is the Priestess on TikTok. All right, here we go.
This video will show you how to tell if you've been cursed. The first thing you're going to want to do is get a glass of water. You can bless the cup before with some Palo Santo or sage, and I like to add a little
do you know?
bit
Did
of
you
Florida
not bless a
water in
cup?
it. So take
And you
an
had
egg.
Florida water. I'm sorry.
Any kind of egg will do. White egg, brown egg, tiny egg, big egg, don't matter.
What
Get
kind
an
of egg did
You're
you
gonna
use, Shaq?
roll this egg all over your body, and then you're asking it to see if it's absorbed any negative energy, right?
So you asked an
Put
egg
it
to do
into-
this.
She rubbed it on her face and her shirt. Not even on
And
her
now
Now
she's
it's time to read the
cracked
yolk,
the egg
and it
into
looks
the-
pretty
the
good.
water.
I see some air bubbles over here. That shows that my guides took away some negativity. I'm
Air
not
bubbles are
concerned
good.
though because the yolk is intact and there's no
Intact
black
yolks
or
are big.
blood to be concerned about.
No blood.
So I can
Blood
say
is
I'm pretty
bad.
healthy. You should only be concerned if the yolk is broken or if you see black stuff or any blood in the egg. Then you know you've been crossed.
I have cracked hundreds of eggs.
I've never seen black stuff.
I have.
Never seen
How many
black
eggs
stuff
have
in
you
my
eaten
life.
with black stuff?
I haven't eaten them. I threw them away, but I didn't think because there was a demon in it.
Shaq's out here rubbing eggs on his face and putting them back because he doesn't know you're supposed to read the yolk after.
We've been eating
He's just
demon eggs.
been stuffing demons in the egg.
Threw my egg away.
And feeding
Threw
them
my
to you.
egg away. That's what you're supposed to do.
Dude, if you
You threw away your spirit.
Yeah.
They're bad spirits. They're bad energy.
so this
rid
egg
of it.
took bad spirits out of you, and then
How
what
did-
did you do with the egg after?
He threw it away. He just said that.
All right, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that.
Oh, I did it.
I heard it also gets rid of the flu.
No,
Let's try it out.
no.
Might get rid of coronavirus. I think it might be the answer.
If that was the solution to coronavirus, I wouldn't do it.
So,
I'm
like-
not rubbing an egg.
on that
my
girl's TikTok, it says that she's like into like witchcraft and like black magic, and there's a lot of girls out there that like they claim to be witches. I don't know if you knew this, but I've seen it on Reddit. I've seen it stories being told on like TLC. Watch TLC all the time, obviously.
Big TLC guy.
Huge guy. I completely forgot what I was about to say. Jesus Christ. Oh, the witchcraft. And so
Good,
Yeah.
good recovery.
there, thank you. All these people that claim to be witches are obviously lying. They clearly cannot be telling the truth. And it just takes one of them to not be lying for it to be a huge deal. Like, if one of them's like, I am a witch, and she is, we're fucked. And there are hundreds of thousands of them running around saying it.
It's got to be a real low percentage of them to hit. There's billions of these women running around claiming to be witches.
Oh my god. And like, you know, the ones that actually are the ones that aren't the ones saying they are the witch, which is horrifying. You go into their kitchen and they just have a stew. They're stewing, whatever the fuck, in their cauldron. They come fly on a broomstick. I don't even know what else they do. I'm not exactly sure what witches do, but I can guarantee it's nothing good.
No.
So,
What do witches do? They just check for spirits?
Yeah, what do witches do on their spare time? Like, what is like the point of the? That's it. Now we're in the
didn't-
weeds.
they
We're
didn't-
in the weeds, fellas.
They did not choose to be a witch. It is not a choice.
People now come here for their witch talk.
I'm not stopping this conversation until we get to the very bottom of it, because I'm not even sure what the conversation is.
Dude, I think the coronavirus has got to your head. You've gone stir crazy.
I know, I've been saying it for 2 episodes now. I've lost my fucking mind.
You've officially lost your mind.
I was spraying all of the handles in the house and the light switches with liquid until they were dripping wet, so no one could use them.
Dude, have you seen these people driving around in full hazmat suits?
No.
Dude, so I'm on the road a lot for my job, and I was driving like on the highway, and I see this person come flying, and he's just in a full hazmat suit, like in like a stretch van, And I look over, he pulls up next to me at a red light. And he's just got, like, a full, like, face mask, shield, like, all, like, taped up, blue gloves, just speeding down the highway in a hazmat suit. I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Dude,
why do you need a hazmat suit if
you're
you're alone?
driving in your own car? Or what do you have? Like, people are driving around with, like, gloves and, like, fucking, like, face masks. It's like, dude, why?
It's
why?
bizarre.
You're in your own car. You're the only person in the car. It's probably your car. Who else is getting in and out of your car? You're only giving the coronavirus back and forth to yourself.
Which is a thing. I'm telling you. People are getting, like, coronavirus multiple times. And it is... You can't tell. You can only get tested probably once if you're lucky. So you just keep getting it. It means nothing.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I feel like my steering wheel is just covered in coronavirus because every time I go out, obviously that's what I'm touching when I get in.
Dude, people are very paranoid about this.
I've noticed, yeah.
Some of it's just too extreme. This lady, again, for my job, called me, and I, like, knock on the door. She answers the door. I'm like, hey, like, I'm here to do your inspection. She's like, okay, how are we going to do this? I said, well, you called me to inspect the inside of your home, so if you want, you can let me in the house and I can do my job like you called me to do. She's like, no, how are we going to handle this problem? I said, well, what's your problem? She's like, coronavirus. I'm like, all right, here we go. So,
I do not know how to cure that, lady. You called the wrong person.
You called a bug company because of coronavirus. So I'm like, all right, well, yeah, it's a problem, but, like, you called me, like, so, like, what's the problem you're having? She goes, no, I don't think you're understanding. The problem I'm having is coronavirus. It's a real problem. Like, I'm like, okay, like, I understand. I understand what you're talking about. But what do you want me to, like, inspect? She goes, oh, the inside of the house. I'm like, all right. It's playing who's on first with this lady. Like, I'm telling you, my problem's the coronavirus. I'm like, lady, I don't know what you're talking about.
Mine too.
Yeah. It's like, you called me. You called me.
Oh my god.
Did you just call me here to yell about the coronavirus? Like, are you kidding me?
That's unbelievable.
People are taking this way too far. But in the midst of coronavirus, I wake up early for my job.
Right.
I woke up at 5:30 and I guess I left Comedy Central on. It was a full-blown advertisement for fucking vibrators.
Wait, Comedy Central?
On Comedy Central.
Those late night infomercials have progressed heavily, apparently.
If that's allowed on television, I'm okay with it. But here's the thing. It's on at 5:30 in the morning. That's way too early to be showing that type of explicit content. I'm telling you.
Did you make an impulse buy or did it work?
It crossed my mind. It's like, it's such a good deal. I can't pass this up. It's like if they're showing it at 5:30 in the morning when I'm waking up to go to work. It's
like a bit aggressive. That's like selling fake vaginas on TV. It's like there's just pictures of penises on TV now.
Yeah, it's like full-blown dildos, dude.
Are they like penis-like dildos?
Dude, I mean, stay up till 5:30 and watch Comedy Central.
I'll take a rain check.
It's out of control.
Yeah. They have people like acting in the commercial, like using the dildos, like to see how, like performance-wise it was. Like this one has a counterclockwise twirl.
Yeah, they're explaining. It's like this is very like high quality. The one thing
They stole Jerry's move.
The one thing that's always escaped me is how they get away with having that at 5:30 in the morning. That's not a reasonable hour, but.
Because no one's watching it. No one is watching Comedy Central at 5:30 in the morning except for you. You're the only man in America watching that.
You think?
And they're marketing towards women too, which is even way weirder. That's the kicker.
It's an odd move by the dildo company.
It's not bad. I mean, they would be better off like selling like an updated version of dildos that you can use for like an orgy setting, you know? Like get those implemented there. It's like, oh, because like I'm a guy watching this. I don't need a dildo for myself, but in this orgy setting, I can use these dildos.
You're just self-creating an orgy for yourself. No, dude, you gotta think. In an orgy setting, there's gotta be one guy that just goes way too hard.
How many people are we talking about in an orgy? Is it 3 people in an orgy or is 6 people in an orgy?
Say there's like 3 dudes, 3 women, and one dude is just going to town. The other people have to be very like, this dude's going way too, like, that's gotta be Would you rather be the
think
guy going normal or the guy going way too hard in the orgy setting?
I feel like there's like a camaraderie around the people that aren't going as hard. Like, fuck that dude. Like,
Yeah, they're
asshole.
teamed up. Yeah.
It's like the dude that's going way too hard in like basketball in 6th grade gym.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Dropping those.
That's what, those people grow up to be that. That's them. That's the same people. They're just overly competitive, so they have to like. They're big in the swinger community. Like,
Oh my god, yeah, they have like profiles of them on the swinger websites.
dude, it's a big deep community. There's just a couple guys like they're like the wreck, like they're guys at like the Y. They're like past their prime, just shooting jump shots, still going to orgies.
Yeah, that's where they meet the people that they're gonna orgy with.
It's a big meetup spot
Dude,
for them.
what a weird community. What the fuck is the swinger community? And we're not here to make fun of everyone. If you're a swinger, then more power to you. But
It's not for me.
I still find it odd.
I've seen many videos of it.
Oh, the swingers, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very popular.
Great content.
Very popular in Europe, apparently. They have rooms of 30 people. It's unbelievable.
They seem to find these random men on the street. I don't get it.
Oh, that's a whole different video.
I've seen them all.
I'm not stopping till I do.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know what is going on with these orgy people, but it cannot be sanitary. It's frankly disgusting.
You think they're still having them?
Yes. It's like Roman times still. Things have not changed. They're literally just wearing powdered wigs.
Dude, what if they're like
I don't think that was Roman times.
Nope, it's not. I was gonna let it go for you, but
Please don't. I need to be corrected on these things. I'm learning.
no, I think it's got to be like you walk up and they take your temperature in the beginning before you
It's
go
like a
into-
coronavirus check.
Yeah. It's like they're actually the safest community of people right now are actually swingers.
Yeah, there was the swingers club up by where we went to college, right by our campus. And like, remember when they got busted and they had the itemized list of everything they got repossessed? It was like an indoor hot tub, like sex swings,
I'm trying to like what place?
Mustang Sally's.
Okay. All right. Yes.
It was like infamous.
We
like,
can bleep that out if we want, but
No, it's not even open anymore. It's the difference. You should look it up online and see where it's located. It's funny. It's a funny thing. Maybe find the news article. But our buddy like knew somebody that went there, and like Reggie.
okay.
Makes sense. And he was telling me how there's a dude who would always go there, who was there like consistently. He was kind of like the mascot there. He didn't work there, but he was there every night, And he looked like Santa Claus. He wore a Santa Claus hat and would sit inside of the hot tub, and his nipples were like 5 inches long. And like other people would get in the hot tub with him and like play with them. He was like an icon. Yeah, I was beside myself.
What the fuck? How did Reggie know this guy?
So when he was working at Papa John's,
Okay.
it was like a super scummy Papa John's. Like,
Very much so.
Disgusting. The toothless like manager there or whatever was like a frequenter.
And that's who Reggie knew
Yeah, that's the guy
Okay.
that would go there and
Gotcha.
informed us on the long-nippled Santa Claus.
over at Mustang Sally's.
Over at Mustang Sally's. It's like the perfect name for a swingers club for some reason.
It's got a nice ring to it. It certainly does.
I wonder how they came up with it. You think like there was just a swinger in a Mustang, her name was Sally, and like she was just going around with I don't even know what they do.
Yeah,
They opened that place back up.
Mustang Sally's.
Yeah, it's like open again.
Oh,
Oh,
you don't
breaking
say.
news!
Dude, look, there's Google reviews.
Oh, let's read some reviews from Mustang
3
Sally's.
months ago, place smells like fish and dirty socks.
Wow.
It's not a bad review for an old timey swingers club.
5-star review with a smiley face. Feels like home.
It's a hit. It's a hit inside the swinger community.
This one here wouldn't let me in. And then the owner responded and he said, "This must be the guy that was removed from the club Saturday."
Ooh.
Oh, I wonder what he
Uh,
did. We should call
Can we
in.
call him?
Yeah.
Do you have a number?
Uh,
They're probably not open because of the
yeah,
coronavirus.
probably not open, but I did have a phone number.
All right, so we tried calling Mustang Sally, so we took a break. Straight to voicemail.
Yeah, not open.
No answer.
Generic voicemail, by the way.
It's yeah, not looking good for Mustang Sally's. If anyone wants to donate to Mustang Sally's,
Yeah.
give us the money and we'll launder it.
We'll donate it to
yeah,
them.
but instead of donating to them, donate to us.
These are all jokes. I don't think you can admit to laundering on air, but you can certainly
this
try.
is all the parody wall. But during our break to call Mustang Sally's.
Oh yeah, they got to be closed because of the coronavirus. So once they open back up, then we'll call them back. We can still get the story. The owner will not forget the story.
Jack, make a note so we remember to call Mustang Sally's after the.
It is noted.
Whenever Pennsylvania opens up for business again.
Yeah, we'll check in on them. All right, well, I'll pledge to my listeners we will call them back.
Perfect.
So while we stopped to call them, we ended up playing a game of poker.
Ordered a food too.
The food's inconsequential here.
It's pretty consequential.
How so?
We'll get there.
All right. So we sit down to play cards, and Nelso decides to put on blue rubber gloves.
Yeah, medical gloves.
We were playing four-handed poker.
I'm
There's
taking-
no reason for your glove ended up coming off.
I'm taking
and you
proper
ended up
measures.
playing without gloves anyways. So whatever you sat and played with gloves for I don't know half an hour.
Yeah.
And then another half hour without them on.
Yeah, I became contaminated. They were medical gloves, but I ripped them off to use my phone to text, because once you touch your phone with the contaminated device, then all hell is broken loose.
You've been putting your phone on the same table we were playing cards on.
The floodgates have opened. I'm fucked. I'm aware of this. I'm not happy about it, but even stranger play. So we get this food from a steakhouse, and we get burgers. And they're not any burgers. It's not a burger from a burger place. It's a burger from a nice steakhouse, so they're just naturally better. There's about 5 of us that ordered them.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy your burger?
Yeah, it was fine.
It was fine?
Yeah.
How come you threw it out, like, when you're, like, halfway done the burger? It's like fucking just a bizarre play.
I wasn't that hungry when I never ordering food, so I just. I mean, if we're gonna order food,
I was really expecting a good answer to that.
No, what did you think my answer was gonna be?
Oh, no, I thought you didn't like it.
No, it was fine.
I don't know. All right, well, I just look weirder now. I was trying to.
Why are you like scared? Even it.
I was trying to play it off like, yeah, it might
What
be
was
weird
the-
with gloves, but I'm not that weird.
I think I had a pretty normal response.
Yeah, no, it really fucked me. I did not see that one coming.
Well, we'll let you go out on that high note. I think
Jesus
that does that for the
Christ.
weekly inconvenience.
If
What
there's a
week is
winner
this?
and loser for every episode, I definitely lost.
You
this
lost this
episode.
one.
That's rough.
So a month of the weekly inconvenience. It's been a month of inconveniencing with everyone.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and we're starting the random fights on YouTube bracket. So if you want to get in on it, we're gonna do $25 buy-ins, and it's gonna be a 12-person league.
We can do that.
Yeah. So we're gonna do it over live, and we're gonna have an arbiter pick up the videos, and we will be gambling on it. And yeah, that's it. Give us an email. It starts next Thursday, which is what day is that?
Next Thursday,
That is April 2nd.
April 2nd is the beginning of the bracket.
All right.
Reach out to us on drunkgamblers@gmail.com. Go check out the website if you're not using the website to get to the podcast, and I'll see you guys next week.
Yep.